Hello and welcome back to Tales of Berseria, the Let's Play Blind with Neo Rambler. Apologies for the very long delay between videos once again. I've just been extraordinarily busy with work and studying. Much more so than I thought I was going to be. By now I'd have thought my hours would have gone down in my second job, but instead they've remained relatively high and will do for the at least relatively close future. I was going to say not too distant future, but if that makes any sense either way. Yeah, just been really busy, that's all, and not had a lot of time to myself really. But I do tonight simply because where I live at the moment, it's all flooded and I can't get to certain places, so I've got the evening off, and I thought, yeah, get a chance to do a video, which is nice because I've been wanting to do one for a while. However, in between videos, the last one and this one, I have been doing some leveling up, so you can see the stats of the guys there. It's all going quite well. So yeah, without further ado, let's crack on. I think we're going in the right direction. I hope we're going in the right direction. Yeah, I believe we are. I'm just... oh no, I haven't quite... I haven't quite got to where we last left off. I'm a little bit further back. That's fine. We'll get there. I'm not going to be battling anything or anyone at this time. Just got to reorientate myself because again it's been a couple of weeks since I last played this, but yeah, I roughly know what we've got to do. So yeah, in between times and grinding on this, just to get some of the levels up for the people. What have I been doing? Not really a whole lot, apart from work and studying, of course. I did see the new Sonic the Hedgehog film, and I really enjoyed that. Thought it was a very good film. Much better than I thought it was going to be, although to be fair, I sort of went in with low expectations. But actually it ended up being a very good film. So if you haven't watched it yet, give it a watch. It's very good. It is a children's film, by the way, so make sure you go in with that mindset of it's a children's film. I mean, it doesn't mean to say that it's good. It's not a good film on its own, but it is a children's film. But for a children's film, it's very good. Overall, I mean, there are some gripes that I have with it, but I don't want to spoil them right now at this moment in time. Just go see it if you haven't already, and if you have seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. So that's that. What else? Oh yeah, there is a game actually I'd like to talk about. I bought it for the oh, bugger and balls! Should have prepared this a little bit more than I did. But there is a game actually that I want to talk about. I don't know if I talked about it in the last video or not. But I'm going to talk about it now because I've just finished completing it, and it was very good. And I think it's one of those games whereby it's well worth the play if you can spend time to do so and afford it. I mean, you can download the game. I believe it's between £10 and £12, so probably about $15 to $20, something like that. But it's a game called Time Spinner, and it's essentially a Castlevania or Metroidvania knockoff, like literally down to the mechanics and you know how the game works. It is essentially a Metroidvania knockoff. But it's a very good knockoff in that the gameplay mechanics are tight and focused and work very well. The level design is good for the most part. There's a lot of exploration to do and a few secrets to find, so it's well worth going around all the levels and all the areas you explore to find things. It's got nice graphics. It's like 16-bit style Mega Drive graphics, I would say, in terms of the colour scheme being quite dark, but you know, it's got some really nice attention to detail, and like it's got some parallax scrolling and other bits and bobs. So it's a bit more advanced than that, but it's that sort of 16-bit style graphics and very nice to look at, very appealing. And the story is very interesting as well. I mean, it's nothing original, but it's one of those stories whereby it sort of, and I am going to be a little bit, I suppose, opinionated here and possibly a bit offensive, but it sort of gets the whole notion of putting in political correct things in it and social justice things in it and, you know, progressive, diverse things in it in a way that makes the story organic. And what I mean by that is that the game is full of, you know, diversity, ethnic minorities, you know, issues about sexuality and gender identity, all kinds of stuff whereby, you know, it's it's issues like that people take very seriously that obviously are affected by those issues. It has a lot of them in the game, but it doesn't really come about till you're about halfway through, and it's sort of just done ad hoc. It's not really sort of like the game is all about being tolerant and diverse and open to concepts and being able to express yourself and freedom of expression and tolerance and all those sorts of things. It's actually a really good story about sort of two civilizations clashing and making things appear as not quite as black and white as one would appear to see it at the beginning. So in other words, it kind of doesn't really identify a good or bad guy or good or bad side. Overall, as you play the game, you're presented with the scenario. It's very cliche, but a very gripping scenario. And then, as the game progresses, some new things come up, and you learn about the world and the civilizations that are sort of fighting one another and their ideals and philosophies. And it's a very, very, very well thought out, fleshed out story with lots of very interesting lore and very interesting and thought-provoking ideas, and it's not too heavy-handed. It isn't trying to bash you over the head with tolerance is good, diversity is good, and all that sort of rubbish. It basically just says it as it is, and the issues behind it, but it does it in a way whereby you can engage with it and believe in the characters and believe in the lore, and you want them to do well and you want them to succeed, which is what any good story and character setting should do. And like I said, the game overall is brilliant. It's a really fun game. I enjoyed it. I think the only criticism I have of it really is the enemy variation's a bit lacking compared to, say, a proper Metroidvania game. I mean, yes, in later Metroidvania games, obviously they just copy-pasted a lot of enemies and even their sprites, but overall, yeah, the enemy variation's a bit bland. Having said that, though, it's still a really good game. It plays well, it feels good, story is interesting, it's got multiple endings, and it's just a great game to play. So if you ever get a chance to play it, please do. And again, it's called Time Spinner. Check it out. I got it on the Switch, but I bought a physical copy of it rather than downloading it. Not because downloading it's evil or bad. I just wanted a physical copy of it. I think it's going to be one of those games that should be preserved and played, and it's a homebrewy game. It's just really good, really, really good. So yeah, if you get a chance to play it, do so. I thoroughly recommend it, especially if you like Metroidvania. It's a complete knockoff of it, but in a good way. So with that being said, I think we're near to the point now where we were at before. In fact, actually, we've just gone past that point. We're now actually in a new area. I've never been here before because I don't remember that red dot in the top left corner of the map. So that's fine. That must be the mark, obviously, that we're going to go and have a go at fighting, which we will do now. Sorry for time wasting the first like 10-15 minutes of this video or so. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was at the bit that I was at. I just couldn't remember, so I apologise for that. But at least you got to know about my opinion on Sonic the Hedgehog and the movie that is, and this new game called Time Spinner.
Using that art could be fatal. I can't allow Oscar to try it.
Lady Teresa, is something the matter?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But you looked like you were in pain.
Oh. I was just thinking a bit.
You didn't have time to rest after recovering from the Corsair's scourge. You're awfully hard on yourself, you know.
And even harder on others, am I?
That's not what I meant.
It doesn't matter. I'm well aware that I'm stone cold. But they say a Moloch never knows his vessel's heart. I said nothing all those times you snuck off to the library, did I?
You knew about that?
Of course I knew. But I was just letting you roam free like a master might let her little pup. Number one didn't wander about like you did. What makes you different?
I'm sorry.
Well, boys will be boys, I guess. But I was planning on punishing you if that behavior continued.
Punish me how?
You don't want to know. It might wreck your good cheer.
Lady Teresa!
Look at how open she's being. Do you really think she'll work with us?
I don't think she's lying to us. But I don't think she's being entirely truthful either. Look, I know I probably don't have to say this, but...
You don't. I won't let my guard down. If I see anything funny, she's dead. And since she has no Moloch, it'll be quick.
Now don't forget to devour her, because it sounds like she's into the whole kinky dominatrix punishy thing with children, which doesn't sound very good at all. But I really wish I hadn't brought that up now. That's a very disturbing thought. Please remove that from your heads. I apologise for any... Anyway, right, so with that being said, and let's carry on. I want to go find this... before I can go find the mark, can't I? Do I want to fight the mark? Yeah, let's fight the mark now. I was going to go off and get the glyph square thing so we can use our surfboard thing, but I think we'll go and have a go at this mark now since it's here. Yeah, it's this golden scorpion thing or something like that. I can't remember. I don't know what level it's on. I think it's 62 or 67. It might be 67, but I think we should be able to beat it. But we'll give it a go. I haven't done it. This is the first time doing it. I haven't done it off screen or anything, like I said. You know, this area that we're in now is all new, because this is where we stopped. Well, the area before this one is where we stopped. So, you know, and that cutscene I'd never seen before either. So there you go. That makes sense. Let's grab all these cat souls over here, because we might as well. A Linkshi mushroom. Apparently we have loads of them, so we don't need to bother. Right, before we do this, I'd like to quick save. I did sort out the inventories as well, like in terms of equipment and weapons. There wasn't really a lot going on, really. Did get some jet boots. Apparently they're useful. But yeah, so I've done all that sort of stuff, so they're all sort of as updated as I possibly can get them. So with that said, let's go! Attack the millionaire! If we can. Trouble is, I've forgotten all my battle strategies again. Ooh, enemy guard rate down to 75%. That's very useful. Has he got frozen? No, he hasn't got frozen. I thought he had that for a second. Alright, we're all a bit low on our old SP points though, but that's because I accidentally used them early. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we've done a bit of damage so far, but not as much as I'd hoped, so it must be that he's on level 67. He might be higher than that, I'm not sure. But he hasn't really damaged us yet, so again, I'm not too concerned. I think at this stage, if he was quite powerful, we'd have known about it by now, but you never know, he could throw a bit of a googly. Like I said, grinding's getting harder and harder now. It just takes so long to do. But like I said, you know, I did spend a good couple of hours doing it, so I think we're perfectly fine. I'm not going to do any fighting with the enemies until we get to the boss fight, which should be fine. If not, I'll go off screen and do some more grinding. I won't do a whole video on it like I've done in the past. Ow. Ooh, got burned. I've never been burned before. Well, if I haven't burned, it's been a while. Ah, but I got healed, so that's always handy. Thank you to whoever did that. It was probably Lappy. Or Fee, sorry, I should say. I'd like to be called that. So yeah, he's, again, damage-wise, none of us are really in any trouble whatsoever. But I think we've got this in the bag. They're all literally all wailing on him now. The trouble is, we just can't see. Just use Mr. Carson. I can't seem to. Oh, that was very good. Probably did about 4,000 damage. Just can't seem to get a good rhythm going. It's guarding quite a bit. Which is fine. I might start using the older Therian stuff now. Hopefully I can try and. Yeah, that's it. That's a fair bit of more damage. There we go. That's more like it. Yes, damage him. Now he's damaging us. Okay, okay. He did a little bit of damage there. A little bit of stunning. Ooh, enemy guard rate down. Good. Even though he's still guarding like crazy. But that was a lot of damage just done there. So yeah, like I said, I think he knows his time's up. In fact, guard rate is. I don't really know if it's helping or not, but I like to think it is. But yeah, we're literally juggling him now. He's being juggled. Oh no, he's wiggling his body. And now he's using a thing called Millionaire. Ooh, that was a fair bit of damage. Oh, he's bouncing. He's bouncing like a ball. Okay, that's not something I've seen before. He bounced like a ball. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. But I think he's now about to be juggled. No, yep, juggled, dead. No, it's gotta be over. Yeah, we slashed him good. Well, you did. So we got the Armory Acerite 6, grants +1 maximum souls to characters where equipment has been enhanced. Great. So let's hopefully that'll be the majority of our people, I hope. Anyway, so yeah, that was nice and straightforward. Nice and straightforward. As one repeats that phrase. Right, now that we've done that, let's actually progress with the story. I said I can't be asked to fight these guys at the moment. We've done it already. If we accidentally fight some of them, it's just an accident. But like I said, level-wise, we should be good. So yeah. I started playing another game actually called Golf Story, which is actually quite an interesting concept, but I haven't really been able to get into it so well. But I need to give it a chance, really. It's really just because, like I said, I haven't had a lot of time to really sit down and play games. I'm so busy. Blob Ring. Ooh, actually, I think. Can you use Blob Ring? No, you've mastered Blob Ring. Who hasn't mastered Blob Ring? You've mastered Blob Ring. I think maybe everybody has, actually. Oh, you're just about to. No, you haven't. Brilliant! There you go. Handy, I need some more of those. Yeah, I'm playing a game called Golf Story, which is basically, I don't know, it's like an RPG story 2D game thing. Like, sort of between 8-bit and 16-bit graphics, where you play as a golfer trying to make it in the world. He returns back to his hometown after many years of trying to make it out in the real world, not as a golfer per se, but as a sort of just a regular career, really. So the game starts off with you as a young child playing with your dad playing golf, and then it sort of skips to years later. I think it's like 20 years later, and you just split it with your missus or something like that. And you've gone back to your hometown to get good at golf again. Your ex-missus is like laughing at you. You've moved out of the house and blah blah blah. That's as far as I've got, really. But it's all right, actually. It's not a bad little game. I'd like to play more of it, but it's one of those games where you've got to sit down and take time with it. But no, it's an interesting concept. So yeah, check out Golf Story if you get a chance. Again, it's on the download title, although I bought a copy of it for the Switch. But yeah, looks good. Looks good. Right, so I'm still going through this area. This is a very big area. Well, I say it's a very big area. It's a very longish area. With, like I said, they've done this on purpose. The padding of the puzzles just to stretch it out a bit for the player. But whatever's, we're used to it by now. Hopefully, we should be getting closer. He says, "Oh God, there's like 4 different exits here. Bloody hell, guys! Oh yes, we must make this part of the game very irksome." What are the bits that are blocking it then? That's that. I don't want to fight enemies because I've been doing the grinding, so we don't need to do that. Just walk straight past them. And wait. There is a save point here, which is good. Doesn't seem to be anything else blocked at the moment, so yeah, I guess we'll explore these other areas. Awesome. Yeah, it takes a long time to save. Right, I shall be back in just a second. I just want to check that it is loading correctly, saving correctly, loading correctly, recording correctly. All 3 of those. And then we shall carry on. So back in a second. Okay, right, we'll crack on then. It seems to be going okay, I believe. Before I go that way, because that might actually be where we need to go. Let's use the board.
Teresa,
Oh.
let's review our plan before we go in.
Maybe not then.
All right.
We'll tell Oscar that we'll release you if he gives up his weapons and Malachine. We'll tie him up, collect the Therian, and then head for the docks. Once we're aboard our ship and ready to sail, we'll release you. You'll be free to do whatever you want.
Very well. But I want you to promise me one thing. Promise me you won't hurt Oscar.
That depends on him. I'll defend myself if I have to.
Velvet.
Please, do it for me too. If you want to save Oscar, you need to make him listen. Put your own life on the line. You're his sister. Do whatever you have to protect him.
I will. Even if it means my death.
Okay. All very morbid, but you know, I suppose that's how it's carrots come to now anyway. But I think this is a shortcut that we can now take to go back to the area we need to go to, so that's fine. So I suppose before we do, maybe we will go this way then. Yeah, because that area back there is just going back on itself, so that eliminates one of the exits. So what's this way then? Unless this is the story bit, in which case, okay. Let's have a look. No! Or maybe, it could be, you never know. I mean, usually there's a star there, so I suppose that that does usually indicate there's something there. But whatever. If that means some bonusy stuff, we shall grab bonusy stuff. Even though I barely use 1% of it, we'll grab it anyway, because I like grabbing bonusy things. Ooh, yes, very nice stretch. And it's all these cat souls as well. Right, what is this chest? Military hike. Men's shoes made possible by the sacrifice of countless people forced to traverse. Alright, can you wear them? No. Can you wear them? Yeah. You know, reduces a lot of his stats down. I don't care. Get bonuses from it. That's what we want. Cool. Take that then. Right. Might make him a little less effective. Like I said at this point, I'm just one of those people who just... This game is one of those games where you can just casually play it or take it seriously. You know, it is what it is. But what's good about this game, as I've said before many times, is just I like the story. Ah, bugger. Didn't mean to do that. I was meant to go grab that item I completely missed. Never mind. Do a little bit of fighting anyway. But yeah, I like the story. I can't wait to see how this works. How this plays out in the end. I imagine it's going to be quite tragic, like I said, but I'm intrigued. And then, yeah, basically after this game, I've still got to get on to finishing off Sweet Home, which... I have fixed the Nintendo Entertainment System, I just haven't really had time to just play it all the way through back to where we were in the LP. Because I have to leave the console on because you can't save it because the save mechanic doesn't work properly. Or it does work, but it works in a stupid way. But it works the way that it works. It was one of the earlier games on the NES, so I suppose I can't really fault it for the way it saves its status. Where you still have to play the game all in one go, because that's how it was back in the day. And I don't really want to emulate it, unless I really have to, in which case I will. But we will finish that off. But after this, we're going to be playing some horror games, and we're going to play a game that was gifted to me by Yomi a while ago, bless him. Which doll was it that I just picked up? I'm sure I just picked up a... Did I pick up I thought I picked up a doll. Maybe I didn't. Was it? Oh, it was one. Yeah, it was your weapon, idiot. Old flyers. Ah, give him that then. Yeah, we're gonna play a game. I think it's called Hat in Time, which was gifted to me a while ago. So I want to play that because I know Yomi, paid a little bit of money for it, and I think it would be my honour to play it if it'll work on my computer. I haven't actually test run it yet, but I'm sure it will. I'm sure there shouldn't be any problems. But I also want to play some horror games, and one of them is going to be Song of Horror, if I can get it to work. If not, there's another horror game I want to play, which has been on the... I've seen a bit of footage of, but I'd like to play it anyway. I haven't seen the ending to the game, so I'm trying to stop myself from saying the ending. And that's World of Horrors, which is like a sort of... 8-bit style text adventure based game with graphics and like sort of home computer style stuff. It's really, really interesting. Sort of like a H.P. Lovecraft sort of Japanese manga horror thing. I forget the actual Japanese name of it, but yeah, it looks really good, and I'd like to play that on the channel as well. Give that a few goes. But Song of Horror, I don't know anything about. Like, I don't know if it's good or bad. It just looks interesting, so I'd like to play on the channel again if I can get it to work. So that's the sort of future LPs I've got planned after this one. So we'll see where we go from there. And if those games don't work, I want to find something horror related anyway. So we'll find something. In the meantime, it's a double barrier. Bloody hell! Fine. I don't think there was any other barriers. In the area we were just at. There could have been. I didn't really see any, but I wasn't really paying attention. But I know there's a couple back down this way. I just didn't want to switch them on because I just didn't know what they would do. You got to explore. Why again? Well, actually, I've got the board down. What the hell am I doing? Use the board, Velvet. Use the board, not the Force, but use the Force to use the board. There we go. That's that one sorted. I think we've already tried that treasure chest, so we'll ignore that one for now. And if we haven't, meh, I'm sure we've got enough items to keep us going. So hopefully We've unlocked the next area. Yeah, because that's now blocked off there, which is fine, because we've already looked now. Just going to save the game again, just so I don't have to go back and do that. If we do die, we shouldn't do, but you never know. When I was grinding, actually, I got caught off guard a couple of times, actually, by those big crystal giant things. Sometimes they corner you and just pummel you and you get stunned, and then when you get stunned, that's it, you're screwed, then they just wail on you. There's very little you can do to get around the problem. Another silver treasure chest over here, I just noticed. Quartz beads, don't need those, so we'll crack on. Right. Aha! This is the thing that we need to do. So I wonder how this is going to play
We're
out.
almost at the Earth Pulse point. You all know the plan, right?
I'm using you as a hostage to keep Oscar from doing anything stupid. And don't you try anything funny either.
Yeah, sure she will though. It'd be great. It would be very interesting if instead, like, they do this plan. Ooh, summertime waistcoat. Interesting. Yeah. God, Fee's getting all of the extra stuff today, isn't he? But hey, why not? He's kind of really one of the most central characters to the game. At least from my opinion, anyway. What was I going to say? Yeah, oh, lots of flowers. So we can go this way before triggering a cutscene. Lots of nice flowers. And the music stopped. Oh, there he is. He's over there. Okay. Well, grab this treasure chest. There's a lot of these treasure chests around here as well. Valkyrie. I don't know if you've already got that on. No, you have not. Grab it. Interesting. Lots of interesting things. Alright, well, game's struggling a little bit there. Let's hope it's still recording okay. Ooh, she looks nice. Has he felled her?
I knew you'd come, Velvet. Sister!
As plain as day. Now put down your sword and let go of my Therian. If you don't, I'll kill her.
You coward!
I'm sorry to do this, Oscar. I'm searching for the truth behind the Abbey's talk of so-called reason.
Don't make the plan.
Your idea of reason is to threaten my dear sister's life?
Don't complicate the plan. Let's just keep it straightforward.
I'm sorry, Oscar. I've become nothing but a burden.
See, I think he's going to
Teresa,
kill her.
No, it's not like that.
Or he'll get killed by the Therian, maybe. There is that.
All right, I'll put down my arms.
Nice sword, by the way. I mean, it's simple. He's going to use his art, isn't he? Ooh, I don't like this. And she's going to betray us, isn't she? So we'll have to fight both of them together. That's what's going to happen.
Teresa, get back!
Well, we kind of knew that was going to happen. Oh! Wow! Okay, I did not expect that.
Forgive me, Oscar. This is the only way I can protect you.
We've kept our end of the bargain. Take him and get out of here.
I can't do that. It will reflect poorly upon him.
Lady Teresa?
Oh, fuck.
Have you forgotten? You're just a powerless human.
You're right. I am a weak, worthless human.
She's
But
not.
he has shown me the light, and it shines. My body is receptive to Inomi's power.
Well, I suppose I did see this sort of coming. She's going to absorb her? Or oh no, she'll
And
absorb him.
with it, I can protect everything I care about.
Oh, vampire. Ooh! She's become the Therian? Super sexy. Very sexy.
Turned into a Therian?
No, she fused with it.
Ugh, that pulverization card. God damn it.
I'll kill you all. Anything to protect Oscar.
Okay, I didn't see that one coming, I have to admit, but fair enough. Interesting.
Merging with the Therian. Do you realize what you're doing, Teresa?
A trivial sacrifice. I'd do anything for my Oscar.
But we just gave her the option. I know why she's doing this. It's for honour, really, and nobility, but... Okay, fair enough. I didn't know you could do that, but apparently you can. So, it is what it is. But it was very sexy. But yeah, it just bit her. Like she knew it was going to bite her and it fused with her. I suppose she is a high member, or she was a high member ranking of the Abbey, so I guess she probably knew or was aware of that sort of ability to happen. She said she was receptive to Anominat's powers, so whatevers. Oh, sorry for the slowdown in the game here, by the way. This is very bad. I didn't do a lot of damage there. Fee, that didn't do any damage at all. I can't even speak now. My mind is slowed down, and I'm actually drinking coffee rather than booze. So, but hey ho. There we go. So yeah, apologies for the slowdown again. Ooh, I took fair damage there, though. That was some good damage. Where's she gone? She's buggered off. Where's she gone? Oh, there she is. How's our health doing? That's fine. I mean, Eleanor's getting a bit beat up, but whatever's. But yeah, at least it's sexy characters. I like sexy girl characters. It's a bit of a heterosexual male thing that's a bit frowned upon, so I apologise if I offend any females with that. I do, but they are sexy. I mean, it's nice. And she's not just like, oh, I like her because she's got boobs and ass. You know, I like her because she's also got an interesting character. You know, you know, I like her because she has ideas, she has beliefs, and I can sympathise and empathise with her. Ooh, that was cool, whatever that was. That big purpley thing. Oh. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh. Did a fair amount of damage. Can I use a great gel? I can. Ooh! 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 That did a lot of damage! Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Right, okay, we'll have to do that. Okay, now she's starting to get a little bit more powerful now. Okay, that's good. At least it's now for the first time ever we're getting a little bit of a threat. We will. Has she been paralysed? I think she's been paralysed. Yeah, she has. Like, she'll still fight, but occasionally she will get stunned, so that's interesting. But as I was saying, no, I like her. You know, it's like Velvet. You know, she's sexy and hot, but at the same time, she's got a great character. She's a great person. She's an interesting person. I want them to do well. You know, I want to see them succeed. That's, you know, so it's not just the sexy. It's the success. It's the fact they're sexy and successful. You know. But even then, some ugly characters, or characters that aren't sexy, can still be really interesting, and you want them to do well anyway. You still like them, so it's not all about the sex. Okay, well, that was a bit scary, but we managed to get through it.
I can't lose. Not here.
Well, join us then, you don't have to. Unless Velvet's going to eat you, which she probably might do with her hand.
Lady Teresa.
Might be for the best, actually. She's a little bit...
Stand down, or I'll devour you piece by piece.
I don't know about that. Teresa might enjoy that. Oh, God. Are they gonna... I'll bet they'll fuse together now. That's what's going to happen. Because they're incestuous, really, aren't they?
It's okay, sister. You've done enough.
No, don't look at me. I'm so hideous.
No! Hideous my ass, you're bonerific. I think he likes that too.
When I was growing up, the only one my mother and father ever paid any attention to was my older brother, the heir. But you, Teresa, you noticed me when they didn't. You looked after me, supported me, smiled for me. I could never thank you enough, my sister.
Oscar.
Now, keep watching over me, Teresa. As long as you're looking after me, I can vanquish even the Lord of Demons.
Oh, right, now we have to fight him. Great. God damn it. Fine, we'll kill you both.
Take a good look. This is armatization.
But you're going to turn into a transformer. That was close. Looks like something got Bayonetta. I've got white hair and flying swords! Okay, fair enough. Well, I imagine this might be one of those fights where you have...
He merged with his Moloch?
That's one hell of an art.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those fights whereby either we can win, or it's a story-driven fight where we can't win. Because his health isn't going down at the moment. And now I've got frowny face on my stats. I don't like frowny face on stats. Why have I got oh, fatigue! That's not good. Okay. Oh, he is losing some health. So it might be we like we might like get him down to like a bit half health or third health, and then it's like, oh, I will come back for you. We have to fight you later or something. I don't know. Or maybe we can beat him. Who knows? Good one, Eleanor. Nice bit of pokey there. He likes that sort of thing from ladies. He's the sort of guy that I think would like pegging. I know that's a bit of a dirty thing to bring up, but yeah, I think he's a bit of a pegster. Which is fine. That's what you're into. Oh God. At least again we've got plenty of health, and yeah, he's down. Yeah, he's losing health now. So yeah, either way, I think we've got this fight pretty much cornered. But the fatigue isn't helping. So I'm wondering if the fatigue.
This isn't over yet.
No, it stops us from grabbing any more DSP things. That's annoying. That's okay. Oh, he's got stunned. That's good. So all the slowdown, the game's like, well, I can't handle the computer even says I can't handle this level of awesomeness, and it really actually can't. Bless it. But yeah, he keeps getting stunned, which is very helpful. So again, I think he's even paralysed, or is he just glowing yellow? Oh, we've been stunned now. God damn it. But he keeps getting juggled by Eleanor, so that's helpful. Well, somebody's stunning him anyway. And now we shall hit him with an elongated gingerbread man! Shh, nice. Ooh, that was a bit of a pokey. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, he might knock us out here. Oh yeah, he's knocked us out here. Ow. Yeah, that would have not quite knocked us out. We almost got knocked out, but we did not. Luckily, with a bit of grape juice, we're back to normal. See, that's the problem with these sort of games, really. RPGs is like, oh god, he's used a horrible attack on me and it did some damage. Damn, we're going to be in so much trouble. Oh, just get some grape juice or grape gel, which is essentially grape jam. Like peanut butter and grape jelly that you get in America. I'll just eat a jar of that real quick. And yeah, we're all back to normal. It's all good. But he has got us in a bit of a stun lock, so that's never a good thing. But we've now got out of it. So might have a bit of peach jam. Not a massive fan of peach jam, but we'll take it anyway. It's really annoying that I haven't got any SP points. Stop stunning me! He really has got it in for me, hasn't he? Yeah, no, I'm getting my ass handed to me now. Right, okay, running away. Alright, guys, you're gonna have to distract him a little bit because I am actually getting. Yeah, well done, Fee. Give him the good old poker card £5 trick. That'll do. Somewhere in one universe or another, that would have made sense. Probably not this one though. He's using a bit of beam of death. It's a good job. I did do some grinding actually. I think otherwise we might have struggled a little bit on this fight. I am really making a bit of a hash of this, really. So I'm not going to say that I'm doing well. But I haven't got any SP points, which really sucks. So I've got some there, so I need to run away, and build it up. I know I could do guarding and try and like try and parry and all that to get some more SP points, but I really just can't be bothered. But he's getting stunned a heck of a lot now, so that's a good thing. We've got to run away so he doesn't stun me. Ow, he stunned me. That laser beam attack he's doing is quite a dangerous attack, that. You get caught in the middle of it. Okay, we're just going to wail on him now. He's almost gone. Right. Can use a Mystic Heart on him, so that's good. That's some good damage. And we got him. Whew. Yeah, you put up a heck of a fight, Oscar. I'll give you credit. You were.
Oscar, stop! This has gone far enough.
It was beastie.
No, it hasn't. You people hurt my sister.
Well, cheat attack. God, now what?
He's losing control of the Moloch. Damn it! It's turning into a dragon.
Velvet, quick! Devour that
Oh.
thing! Stop! He's still...
Ooh, got him. He's dead. Why are you stunned by that? What? Why are you stunned by that?
You killed him.
Well,
No, he was a good kid. He gave me this pair of earrings for my birthday.
did we?
They're family heirlooms that were supposed to go to his fiancée. But he didn't know that at the time.
Oh, he had a wait. He had a girlfriend. He did.
I told him he should give them to the woman he cares most about in the world.
Oh.
You know what he did? He smiled at me and said I was that woman.
So you were his fiance? I'm confused now.
So sweet. So innocent. And you took him away!
He did attack us. Why are you looking confused?
My Oscar!
I'm confused why you're confused, Velvet.
How could you?
Is it because you Oh, is it the brother thing?
How could you?
So she's done.
No!
Don't do it!
She's killed both of them. I guess she was stunned or upset because she's killed her brother.
You were
Like,
so hurt.
Artorias killed Velvet's brother. So I guess it was like, oh no, I've become the thing that I was trying to fight. I think that's what it was going for, but it didn't do it very clever. It was a bit clumsy, I
Don't
thought.
cry, Oscar. You're strong. You're so strong. Oscar.
Well, there you go, you reunited in death, so it's all good. Although, we're supposed to keep the Therians, were we? I'm not sure we're supposed to kill them, because now isn't that going to... Yeah, that's just going to create a little Maleficence now, isn't it? Oh no, she's devouring it, isn't she? Yeah. So yeah, I think the reason why Velvet was a bit upset was because, yeah, she killed Oscar. Just... in defending herself, but to stop him from becoming a dragon.
And we didn't even get the
And then she
Therian
was
we came
shocked,
for.
Teresa, because of the whole "you killed my brother," and she's now done what Artorias has done.
Oscar came at him first. I had to. It was for Luffy.
Yeah,
For my little brother.
I'm a little confused as to why this is now a problem, but I guess this is just sort of like, oh yeah, we need to have a crisis of confidence to add 3 dimensions to Velvet, but she's already got 3 dimensions, so... Yeah, I think I'm just overthinking it. Basically, what's happened is she's killed Oscar in front of Teresa, becoming who she wants to kill, blah blah blah, that sort of thing, but... The reason why I don't think it works very well is because she's already set out to get revenge on Artorias for killing her brother, and she shouldn't care about who stands in her way. And yet she does care, and you can see that she's developing, she has still got some of her humanity in her. But at the same time, she's sort of said, no, you know, if you get in my way, I'm going to kill you. And that's what she's done. And stuck to that character. So for her to then go, oh no, what am I doing? This is, I shouldn't have. I don't think is the right sort of character development for Velvet. I think she should be like, you know, yeah, it sucks what's happened, and I have become who I'm fighting, but only because those two were standing in my way. I'm doing it for my brother. I'm not. She said quite rightfully at the beginning, I'm not the good or bad guy here. I'm just doing what I want to do, and I don't give a shit. So for her to suddenly start going, is for me a bit cliche and a bit. It's not the development I would have gone for it, because I think she was already fully developed. I think the development that they were going for, the development I liked about her, was the fact that she was quite 3D and very, even though she was all about just doing this, I'm going to do everything to get revenge on my brother and don't stand in my way. She's still going to accomplish that, but she's able to keep. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't really like the way that happened. That's all. I just think that was a bit weird. I think they could have done that a bit better. That's all. I think it just seemed a bit. It just seemed a bit disjointed. That's all. I mean, I don't think she wants to keep the Therian, obviously, but they were standing in her way. So in the small time that we've spent with them,
They're dead.
she shouldn't really be feeling bad about killing them
No,
both.
not just dead. I killed them. I'm the same as Artorias.
Yeah, this sort of thing, I'm a bit. I don't know.
I killed her brother before her very eyes.
This really shouldn't be bothering Velvet.
It's not the same.
It is the same! But I didn't have any choice! It was the only way to avenge you! It was all for you!
Yeah.
I did it for you! I didn't want this.
There's nowhere left to run.
Nowhere for you or for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see where this is coming. I know where they're coming from, the writers, but I don't know. I just something about this doesn't really settle right with me. It doesn't seem very well. I think they could have done this a little better. It just doesn't feel good to me. Not as in like.
Nowhere left.
See, now she's becoming cold again, which is fine. But she's not. But she's implying, there's nowhere left for me to run. She's not running away.
All right?
I ate too much. That's all.
They were close. They supported each other ever since they were children.
I just did to them what they were going to do to us.
Yeah.
And who will killing them save?
The soul of my murdered brother.
Yeah. See, this is more like it. Fair
Whatever
play
the
to the
case, we
writers
messed up
for
the
doing
Therian
this
part
now.
of the plan. They're probably making a new one as we speak.
There's no time to waste. Let's go back to the port and start our search.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. See, the game's actually this is why I like the game, because it
I
makes me criticise,
Had to do it.
and
all
it
of
shows
it.
the weakness. Where I think, oh, don't do that, and now she's woken up from her moment of devouring them, and she's like, yeah, what the hell? Why am I getting upset about this? I'm not running away. Neither's Artorias. We've got to fight. I'm going to fight because I'm avenging my soul. I'm avenging my brother's soul, and she's now got herself back together again. Not saying that she isn't learning from this or developing, but she's like, no, I know, as much as I had a moment of doubt, I did it because I haven't done anything. I'm still doing what I'm setting out to do, and I'm not going to be veered off the path. Even that incident of killing both of them and making me feel like I've become Artorias, it's got nothing to do with it. I'm doing the job that I set out to do, and I'm not going to be distracted by it. That's good that the game's sort of done that now. It's not making Velvet go really having a crisis of confidence. She's just gone, yeah, no. Well, I'm not here to mess around. I'm here to avenge Laffy. Sorry. And she'd like you say, I ate too much. That's all. My bad. Yeah. And then when Eleanor challenged her there, she just flat out said, why did you have to kill her? What have they done? They were good people. And she's like, well, I did it to avenge my brother's soul. That's why I did it. And basically stopped Eleanor in her tracks. That's the Velvet I know. So well done, writers. Well done for making me doubt you and then go, aha, got you. Very good. Good writing.
I never expected that Velvet would actually eat Teresa.
What else could she do? We never expected that Teresa would be a Therian either.
Velvet and Lady Teresa weren't so different. They both loved their brothers.
Not everyone loves their brothers. Some just want them dead.
So where does this leave us?
It seems we must search for the new Therian that will fill the void left by Teresa.
It won't be easy to find another who could become a Therian.
Then it won't be easy for the Abbey either. And they still may not be able to awaken Innominat. We still can't assume that we're in the clear, though.
No, we can't.
If it takes time for the Therian to be reborn, this could be our chance to strike.
Whatever happened, the seven Therian's ties have been severed from Innominat. But we won't know if the Empyrean has been weakened until we find out for ourselves.
I can try and see if I can sense the new Therian. So let's go back to the prison island first. But I think Velvet needs time to rest.
Right. If we're gonna take down Artorias, she has to be there with us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because that's who. Well, whether you're not really bothered, really either way. She's the one who's going to do it, and whether you help her or not, you know. But yeah, but maybe this is the part of the game now where, because we haven't really done any secondary quests for a while yet. You know, we were doing that quest for that young boy, translating pages in that book to find him a medicine or cure for his ailment. And then he got ill and was drafted to a doctor's, and then that's it. We've not heard anything since then. So I'm wondering if the game is now going to allow us to do some more side quests. Who knows? We'll find out. Either way, it's not over yet. I thought we were coming towards the end game, but apparently not. The game is going to throw even more delays and even more procrastination. But hey, if it's interesting procrastination, we'll do it. Notice as well the battle music's now gone, and it's now the nice gentle music that I've come to like about the game as well. So yeah, interesting times.
We're finished here.
So yeah, because I remember, they're not trying to kill the Therians, because by killing the Therians, you're not really actually stopping the rise of Innominat, because he just makes another one to gather malevolence so he can come back, or it can come back. So therefore, trying to capture all the Therians instead is the right way to do it then. So by killing this one, yeah, we've set ourselves up for a bit of a problem. Am I going the right way? I am confuzzled. You know what am I doing? I can just teleport out of here. I don't even know why we're going back through this way. We can just do this. Because I mean, we've explored everywhere there anyway, so it saves us a bit of time. I mean, there may have been some extra cutscenes we've missed, but you know what? It's fine. We know what we're doing now. Let's go to the market and claim our reward of a few thousand gold. Or maybe not. We'll do another cutscene. That's fine.
First mate, there's trouble. We got an emergency message from Port Zexen. A ship carrying dozens of exorcists just set sail for Titania. They have orders to eliminate the Lord of Calamity.
Yeesh. Looks like the hideout's not so hidden after all.
Yeah, well, let's be honest. It's taken them a long time. It's taken them far longer than it should have done.
Anything.
Then you won't have any problem helping us. We're rescuing the Therians.
Of course not. I won't let them take Kamoana again.
Wait. That information came from the Bloodwings?
No, from a peddler I often do business with.
Exorcist operations like this are usually kept a closely guarded secret. And you're telling me a regular civilian knew about it?
You think it's a trap?
Trap or not, we don't have a choice.
Our enemies know the odds. If they've set a trap for us, that means they think they can win.
The Armatus!
Yes. They're likely to throw armatized exorcists at us.
Oh.
Even your demon arm can't eat Armati. You might just have a real problem on your hands.
Wait a minute.
If I can't devour them, then we kill them.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't devour Oscar, did she? She just killed him.
But his Armatus was still incomplete.
From what I could gather, if the exorcist remains armatized for too long, their Moloch will turn into a dragon.
Yeah, that was just thrown into
But to
it.
prevent these dragons from running wild, Melchior embedded a self-destruction art in both exorcist and Moloch.
Oh, so Oscar was going to die either way then?
Would go that far.
And how'd you know about that?
This is all just conjecture, of course,
Oh.
but we should prepare ourselves as best we can. Just make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
okay? Was that a joke, or was that... I don't know. Whatever. Was that a joke, or was that Bienfu going, oh, I told
can't
them?
fathom what the Abbey is doing.
Even if they did let us know on purpose, why would they leave us be? I would have expected them to press the attack against us.
Even if their aim is to capture our allies as some kind of leverage against us, their plan has too many holes.
What if we decided to abandon Kamoana and the others? They'd be no closer to capturing Velvet.
Do they actually want the Therians back?
What are you saying?
Why did Melchior place that illusion on a ball to lure Velvet in?
That was so he could capture her, right?
And in case he couldn't capture her, he could kill her and create another Therian.
Okay, so if securing the Therians is so important to them, why would they throw Orthrus to the winds?
That's a puzzler. Melchior was right there, and he didn't try to protect Orthrus at all.
I don't understand it. It's like they're toying with us.
I don't see any point in that either. They must know we won't give up.
Actually, that could be close to the mark. What if they're just trying to rattle us? Everything would fit, including the assault on Titania.
Whatever's going on, I don't think we're going to like it.
So yeah, that's raises some interesting points. They obviously, yeah, they're just trying to rattle us. Is it just so that we can do something careless, so they can capture us or kill us? Is that all it is? Make Velvet alone? Don't know. Oh well, it does raise some interesting questions. So yeah, again, games, for me at least anyway, the game is still keeping it interesting. So well done, game. Keep it up.
So Eleanor, about that Armatus Oscar used, was that something the Abbey has been working on for a while?
I was never involved in weapons development or anything like that, but I did hear of a secret research division.
It's called Umbrella Corporation.
That they were deciphering ancient scrolls and books coming from every corner of the Empire.
And flowers.
Apparently, Teresa knew something of the ancient tongue, and they called her in to help from time to time.
To make the virus known as Progenitor.
I was never privy to any of the details, but I think the books were mostly about controlling Malachim.
Turning them into
That
zombies.
Siegfried thing of Zavid's is some kind of power control device, right?
The Abbey probably learned about Siegfried in one of those books, and realized they could use it to armatize.
And the creation of
So
Nemesis.
Melchior tracked Zavid down and stole the formula. Makes sense.
It was also they could create the Armatus.
Will Ifrid be alright?
Complete or not, they've seen that they can use the Armatus in battle. They have no use for him anymore.
Let's get back to Titania, Eisen. I'll help out with the ship.
Right. Let's set sail.
Yes, all interesting questions. Where's the Mark guy got? Wait, there was a... Oh yeah, he's over there. My bad. Mark guy. There you are. Oh, what would you say? Oh, you finished the hunt. 7,800 gold. Ooh. Ooh, another sexy lady. She's on the island prison. So he was level 62. She's only level 60. Fine. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. We'll take her on then. I guess she's got some strong stats despite being level 60 then. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, we'll go on for a little bit longer. I usually would finish a video by about now-ish. But we'll go on a bit longer. I'm just going to pause the recording, make sure everything's recording okay. And then, yeah, we'll go to the prison island and we'll have a look. So, yeah, we'll be back in a sec. Alright, let's go and have a look. See what all the fuss is about. If we can. I mean, I don't know if we have to actually go there now or not. Or whether we can, if there's any side quest stuff. So, we can check the map out, actually. Yeah, it's just that one for now, isn't it? There's nothing else on the map that's coming up, is there? Again, we might have missed these side quests from earlier ago, but whatever. Point being is there's nothing else but the Titania thing. I'll just... Yeah, let's just get to Titania then. We have to hurry to Titania. Yeah, I know. Nothing else. We haven't done yet, have we? No, that's fine. Where are we? Titania docks. There we go. Cool. Let's do it. So obviously there's going to be enemies in Titania, because otherwise there wouldn't be that the mark there, would it? So don't know. Where's Bienfu again? I wonder if she. Oh, that's what I mean. I wonder if he's. Oh, he might be ratting us out.
It's an urgent message. Let him know that they'll be arriving at Titania within a few hours.
Oh.
So it was you all along, Bienfu.
Oh no.
Miss Magilu.
It really was a rat. Oh dear.
I'm surprised I didn't sense it. There is a gesh on you, interfering with our pact.
Alright. Well,
Well played, Melchior. Impressive. That old man must have planned all of this from the very moment you escaped me. Even my imprisonment in Titania and my encounter with Velvet. All calculated down to the minute. Huh, nice.
Forgive me, Miss Magilu. There was no way I could fight against Lord Melchior's arts.
I don't care. I don't care about anything. And I don't care that I don't.
Oh no! You've caught me red-handed! I've been in league with the Abbey this whole time! That's not true! I'm the one you want!
We were listening. We heard it all.
Oh, boring. Fine then, do with us what you will.
It's not like I trusted you to begin with. Spy or no spy, this was inevitable. Besides, you're not sorry. Make yourself useful and fight for us.
You're good at this cruelty that's also compassion thing, aren't you?
I just don't have the time to deal with you two. After this whole business is over with, I'll devour you, if that's what you want.
Hey, Velvet. Tell me, what does it feel like to hate? Does it torment you? Is it agony? Does the searing fire of your hatred empower you to feel? Does it give your life meaning where there was none?
Land ho! Titania! There's an
I'm confused. So was Maggie Lou a spy or not? Because she sort of.
Take us around back! If you want your answer, fight by my side. You'll see it the very moment I kill Artorias.
Because, I mean, obviously we're not going to kill her because she's one of the characters in the group. But she...
In the face of doom, still the crow caws defiantly. You really know how to vex me.
Because the trouble is, like she said, oh, Bienfu was the one doing it. But she didn't actually imply that she was spying. She just said, I think he's planned it all along. I didn't even see that coming. So therefore she isn't really a spy. And she wasn't really working with them.
So, you're using the forbidden arts. This has to be Melchior.
Well, was she? I don't know. That, again, that bit was a bit weird. That just came out of the blue. I mean,
I'm the one you want.
I know for a fact that we've never been able to trust her, but
The Lord of
yeah, I think that was just a bit weak sauce. That was. It was like, oh yeah, Maggie Lou should have a bigger part in the story. She's the betrayer, and you're like, but she's not really. So she didn't really do anything. She was just played.
What idiocy.
We'll carve the weight of your sin from your flesh. We are the wings of the divine will.
God, they have swordy things now, are they?
You're madness.
As expected.
So basically, by fusing with the Malak, they just get some extra weapons. Does that make them any stronger than just them and their Malak separately? All I'm saying that this is just a lot of the use of the polymerization card in Yu-Gi-Oh! And even then, that card is very rarely used anyway.
How dangerous and our
There's lots of ways to fuse monsters now, isn't there? So I don't know. But whatever's. Basically, this whole game now has come to the fact that the bad guys, the Abbey, have now discovered the use of polymerization, and that's about it. that is essentially it. They're putting all their eggs in one basket, playing polymerization. We're like, oh, okay. Fine. Whatever's. But yeah, Maggie, I don't think, because she's like, oh no, put me in league with the Abbey. But she wasn't directly though, because it was Bienfu who was doing it, not her. So, I don't know. I guess she just thought that maybe Velvet was just going to blame her outright.
Kill them. I have to kill.
Oh no, she's got brain tumor. Oh. Okay.
So this is it.
They destroyed themselves.
Oh, the
Just as I expected.
self-destructive thing that Melchior's put in them. Okay.
The Abbey. They know exactly what they're doing.
Well, why would they not? Oh, I didn't think they were that dumb.
Grimoire, where are the Therians?
There's two in front of you.
Couldn't tell you. They came out of nowhere, and before I knew it, we were all split up.
How's the book?
Nearly done, but I'm still working on the critical passages at the very end. All of you, get on board the Von Eltia. I'll find the Therians.
Oh? You really think we can make it past a horde of armatized exorcists?
Just did!
Stay behind. I don't care.
Oh, I think she's...
Don't touch that!
I think she's doing the head thing because she's weak, isn't she? She said she needed to rest.
You don't have to do this alone. We're all in this together. And I promise.
I won't touch your comb.
I promise I'll protect you, Velvet.
You'll protect me. Long ago, Laffy said the same thing. But that sort of idealistic drivel will kill you. Make your worthless promises. They won't change reality. Look what happened to Laffy. Dead. Murdered. And I couldn't protect him either. In the end, no matter how much he cared for me, my only brother, his life torn away from him. Oh, it must have hurt.
Velvet.
You worry about yourself, Laphicet. That's an order.
An order.
We have to keep Inominat out of the picture, so that I can kill Artorias. Let's go. We'll push the enemy back and keep an eye out.
So she's
for
basically
Therians.
saying to him, don't protect me like my brother. Do your own thing. Don't feel obligated to do that. I'll let you down, type thing. You be yourself, basically. You be your own person and do your own thing. So I was thinking that for a minute. I was like, why is she going to have a go at him for saying that when he's basically saying I am my own person? And I suppose he could have argued, yeah, well, I am my own person, Velvet, and this is what I'm choosing to do, so suck it up and get on with it. I'm not your brother, I'm Fee, and this time I'm going to do it. Don't think and don't assume it's going to go the same way. Which is a lifelong lesson when it comes to traumatic events.
I know this isn't the best time, but I have something to say.
I have diarrhea.
Please forgive me. I've been a spy for Lord Melchior.
You were the one telling the Abbey about us?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Melchior is a clever one, isn't he? Planting his spy right next to Magilu. After all, the forest is the best place to hide a tree.
Melchior used his arts to place orders on Bienfu that overrode Magilu's pact.
That son of a dog.
Please don't hate me!
I meant Melchior, not you.
Really? Exerting control over someone else's life goes against everything Aizen stands for. We know you were forced to do it against your will. But my spying put everyone in serious danger. That's still a fact.
The Bloodwings also knew what we were up to. The Abbey would have figured it out with or without you. What'd you tell them anyway?
That velvet is actually pretty good white material. And what fishing rods Aizen prefers. And what Miss Magilu says in her sleep. And how fast Dial's tail regrows. What? That's what you told them?
It's done. Pay it no more heed. But things must be set aright.
Alright. How?
Eleanor, I apologize for suspecting you. I'm sorry.
Aizen!
That's right! I must apologize as well! I'm deeply sorry, Lady Eleanor!
Very well. Apologies accepted all around.
Fair enough. Well, that's noble of
Are
it.
exorcists using armatization aware that it could cost them their lives?
I'm sure they are. If I were still with the Abbey, I would likely be using an armatus too. Endangering one's own life in order to save the many? It's the logical choice. But using something that dangerous so frequently in battle is absolutely wrong.
The Abbey must be starting to feel the pressure, too.
Even so, the losses are unacceptably high.
That's how badly they want the Therians, and how big a threat we represent. Or it could be that it has nothing to do with us, and the real point is to test their new weapon.
Possible.
It can't be. It's all an experiment?
Umbrella!
It proves its true worth by making it through battle unbroken. Are exorcists all that different?
Your logic is sound, but it's still awful.
We were able to survive this time, but it won't be much longer until they've perfected the armatization.
That's not the only thing we need to worry about where ticking clocks are concerned. Am I wrong?
Velvet.
It doesn't matter. We kill whoever gets in our way.
What do you mean by ticking clocks? Like her? We already know. I mean, whatever. Anyway, I'm sure there's some hints saying that Velvet's going to die at some point. We already know that anyway, so whatever. So at least it wouldn't surprise me. So let's tally ho, hello. Ooh, what are you? Oh, there's lots of yous. Let us fight yous.
We can do this.
I mean, might as well. It's new enemies. But like I said, I'm not going to grind on them or anything, but we might as well give them a good thrashing, get a few extra experience points. And we've got to find that mark anyway that's knocking around here as well, so we've got to do a little bit of exploration again. But yeah, I mean, like, so yeah, so Bienfu being the spy, that sort of came out of nowhere, but then again, maybe, I mean, bloody hell, that knocks your stats down a bit, doesn't it? Whatever. I suppose because it's a feather garment, I guess it makes sense. But anyway, the point being is I mean, it just seems a bit out of the place that Bienfu was the spy. But maybe there was like a part, like much earlier on in the game, that maybe hinted at that there was something wrong with Bienfu, and I've just completely forgot. I can accept that. But I don't know. Either way, it just seems a bit out of the blue. But I mean, like Magilu's like, oh no, I've been cooperating with the Abbey and all that. I was like, why is she saying that? Because she isn't responsible for it. Just because she's got Bienfu with her, she was like, oh, you use that? That's clever. She was just played. She's not a spy. So why she said, oh, you're gonna have to deal with me. I've spied for you. It's like, yeah. So I don't quite get why Magilu said that, but whatever. So I'm sure you guys and the girls in the comments could explain that to me, and I'll be like, oh, okay. Which is fine. Ooh. Okay, they are the Malik people or the Abbey people are starting to hit a little harder now. Okay, which is good, because at least now the game's getting a little harder. Not that it hasn't been hard, but at least it's starting to up its ante a little bit. Which means we must be getting near towards the end game. Ooh, excuse me. Maybe Melchior, maybe we fight Melchior, and maybe Melchior becomes Therian. That's probably what's going to happen. We'll probably end up saying, "Oh, Melchior, there you are." He's like, "Ah," and he'll turn into a dragon, Therian thing, or something like that. We fight him and tame him somehow, keep him trapped against his will, or something like that. That's my sort of guess. I've been wrong for the most part, though, to be fair. So you know, it's probably why I've enjoyed this game. Really, I mean, I've not really been right about games that much in the past. I mean, but yeah, no, I've enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to see where this goes. In fact, then I doubted the story, and then the story was like, "Aha, we knew you doubted the Rambler, so we fooled you." You're like, "Oh, cool beans. I like it."
Come on, really?
Yeah, no, I'm not grinding. I'm just fighting them because they're in the way. That's all. We're perfectly high enough level to be dealing with what we need to be dealing with. These guys are a bit burly though, I'm not gonna lie, they are quite burly. Either because they've got high defense stats, or maybe some of the weapons or items I've just given her have just lowered my stats a bit. But look at that, we're doing all this damage to him, and he's really not being punished that much. His health is quite high. Yeah.
A complete victory.
It was a complete victory.
First they robbed the Malachim of their will, and now their bodies too. Makes me sick.
But still, it fits their reason. They want strength, and no art can squeeze strength from a Moloch like that one.
True. Ooh, what the hell is that?
We can do this.
It's flying elephant heads with masks on. Flying Dumbo heads. That's what they are. We have Dumbo heads now. Okay, well that's new. God, blimey, that was a heck of a lot of damage there we just did there. Okay, you've completely devoured them.
You're not hurt, are you?
You're not hurt, are you? Velvet, you keep confusing me. You say for me to be my own person and not treat me like a brother, and yet you still keep protecting me during battle? What the hell, man? Oh, that was quite a nasty attack. Oh, yeah. I did a fair bit of... Oh god, they're stunning me again. Oh dear. Not going so well this. I'm going to have to take care of this witchy thing. I think this... Yeah, okay. Yeah, well it's a good job my party is strong at the moment. It's strong at the moment because yeah, it's causing some problems. Oh, I don't want to go that way. What I want to do is go back this way, not to go to the shop. I just want to make sure we've explored every little nook and cranny. That's Turtle Guy, but we don't need any. Oh, actually, I do need to speak to Turtle Guy. Because I need to buy some more health items. That'll do. It's just in case we come across some treasure chests that have some of the items in there. Let's make sure we cover all bases. Simple ribbon. Master the blob ring. That's okay. Simple ribbon. You've mastered it already. Okay, that's fine. I was just saying, I can't see the simple ribbon. Where the bloody hell's I got? Oh, it's there. Ah, right. Don't want to go that way because that's the story way. We want to go this way. So I want to try and find. I want to try and find the mark if I can. It's obviously here. Oh, more Dumbos.
I'm extra good at beating up the witch one.
I just want to know where these enemies came from. Like, why are these enemies here? I don't know. Ah, whatever. Overthinking it now. settled?
Hey, is everyone all...
Yeah, everyone's fine. Well, I'll leave that guy back there. Don't really want to fight him if I don't have to. Let's go this way. Anybody here? Nope, just a ladder. Just a ladder. Under pressure. Just a ladder. Climb that pressure. No, nothing here. Okay, that's fine. So I'm guessing, fill your bracelet. Well, you probably already have one of those, haven't you? Yeah, you've had loads of them. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Like I said, the mark's probably still here, but obviously we've got to get to that part of the story bit first before we do. That's fine. Oh, the guy's disappeared now. It's now become a sneaky thing. Well, sneaky thing, you can stay there. You can survive. I'll keep you as a pet after we've reclaimed our tower here. Well, not our tower, but our prison castle island thing. Right, anyway, so let's go down here and see what's what. So, alright, that's where they are. Okay, so they're safe for the time being. What we'll do is we'll go down here, because it might be that it's like there, you know, we'll actually have to explore the whole place anyway. There's like multiple locations or multiple story objectives simply because of the different Therions to fight. To find. So we've got the dogs, we've got the mother and the daughter over there. At least we've got the mother anyway. I don't know about the daughter. So we'll have a look. We'll go down this optional path and see if we can find the mark. We'll try and avoid some of these enemies now. We've been fighting a lot of them now already. We know who they are. So just to speed things up a bit, we'll try and avoid some of these fights just to speed things up. Like I said, we don't really need to level up or anything right now at this point.
Get any pity or compassion from me.
Yeah. Right, anyway. So we'll avoid some of these dudes for now. We'll just have a look at these areas. Yeah. Marks in here. No mark in here. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. Way! No mark in here. Let's see if there's a mark in here. Nope. And nothing here. Okay, that's fine. Coolios. Let's try and avoid the enemies here. Oh, nope. Straight into the flying Dumbo heads, but that's okay. We'll go on, carry on with the story then. Slash those Dumbo heads. Slash those Dumbo heads. I haven't really fought anybody with the bows and arrows recently, have we? We've just been fighting the guys with the rocks flying around. But whatever's, I suppose, I mean, they are quite burly. At least against Velvet they're burly anyway. Well, the others seem to be taking care of them okay, but against Velvet, Velvet is struggling to beat them.
Stop fooling around.
Wait, I'm not fooling around on purpose. I'm trying to carry on. I was just exploring. Alright. Jeez. Hi guys. Oh, at least the mother and daughter's here. And Dial.
So,
no, not Dial.
You all got away.
It was all
Kurage.
I could do to flee. I have lost face.
You don't have a face.
But
I was so scared.
It's okay now, dear. I won't let them cause you any more pain.
Medusa was the one who saved us.
Thank you.
I could never forgive them for involving children. That's all.
Kuragane, head to the rear docks. Keep them safe. If you find the prince and Griffin, take the Von Altia and escape.
As you wish. Rokuro, take the Stormquell. I made it with the orichalcum you gave me.
You actually did it.
I abandoned all desire and forged it with a clear mind. You will find no harder sword in all the world.
Stormquell. Made from orichalcum. I'll use it well, Kurogane.
Alright, cool. That's interesting. So... It's just because of the story progressing slowly. We've got to wrap things up. Oh yeah! I've made you that sword. I was able to focus while all this kerfuffle was going on. Hope it helps! Oh, cheers, bro.
It's complete. super
Can I equip
clever.
it to him?
It's the hardest blade the world has ever known.
Even to an untrained eye, that sword is obviously something special.
Kurogane is a real master. Color me amazed.
I know, and he did it with that face.
Godblade Storm Howl versus the Orichalcum Stormquell. This will be something.
God, he actually looks properly excited
Will
by
it
it as
end in
well.
triumph, or will
You
you
sure
need
your
to
end
try
isn't
more
getting hard
oomph?
as
The
Stormquell,
gods
Elton? Because
alone
I'm sure you'd give it a bit
Gods
of
have
a run for
nothing
its
to
money.
do with it. Skill alone will determine who lives and who dies.
Yeah, yeah. Right, so that's probably a key item, so he's probably like... Yeah, Kurogane daggers, so... Topaz daggers. Yeah, that's fine then. Cool, okay, so it's just a key item then. That's okay. Well, I was kind of hoping that we could actually use them in fights, but... Meh. We can't have everything. Right, so that's the prince. Trying to we can avoid them for the moment. Just go over here for the time being. Just avoiding. We don't want to fight any enemies that we don't need to. I just want to check where this mark is. I wonder if it's... because I think this is down to where the prison cell is, isn't it? Where Velvet's prison was. So I wonder if the mark is down here then. I mean, I'm sure once this area is cleared, we'd obviously... it'll still have enemies within it, because I think it's obviously become a dungeon now, but... I mean, it was already a dungeon anyway, thinking about it, you know, in terms of literal sense, but... Anyway, whatever. Yeah, here we go. No! So where is this mark then? It says it's here, but... it is not. Okay, fair enough. Oh, can use me board as well. I forgot about this. Way. So I don't know where this mark is. Maybe it's just before the fight, or before the main area, or before the next story bit. I don't know. But whatever's. It is. Hi, Princey.
Managed to avoid capture, huh, Prince?
As did you. You did well to avoid Artorias and his forces.
Lord Artorias is here?
He is. I overheard some exorcists mention it.
Ooh.
Artorias.
If you want to die, do it alone. We're saving the Therians before anything else.
Besides, we're so close to deciphering the ancient book.
I know. We'll escape from the rear docks. Follow me.
Watch out, Princey Wincy. You ain't no Therian. If Griffin gets there first, we're leaving you behind.
Understood.
Cool. So Artorias is here then. That's interesting as well. So why would he be here then? Ah, there's the bar. So obviously we've now got to go back to the docks then. But interesting. Completely missed her there. That was a complete waste of SP, but whatever's. So where are the rear docks then? I can't remember where they are. I'll have to look on the map. After the fight, of course. I guess even though she's a lower level, she's obviously quite burly, or she likes to guard, so this might take a little while. We've got enough health to be able to take her out, so we should be okay. Yeah, a bit of a waste there, buddy, but never mind. Chipping away. Ooh, wish I was just going to use some nasty move. Ow, ow, ow. I actually have no idea what's going on. Okay, we did stunner there, which was good. Okay, we are doing a fair bit of damage to it. It's just about basically getting past her guard. Once we get past her guard, she gets stunned, which is good. I need to get some more SP though, that's the trouble. I don't want to use my special move just yet. Mystic Arts, I don't want to use it just yet. Cause look at that damage, it's just bugger all. I mean, we nearly got it to half health. Oh god, that did a fair bit of damage. And she's using an attack called Screwdriver, which I'm sure I've seen before. With With Oscar? I think Oscar used it. I could be wrong. Oh, so here we go. Yeah, that was really bad. I had it running there, and there we go. Hopefully we can get some good damage. Yes, that's more like it. That's the damage we want to do. Still got a fair bit of health left in there though. But... yes, that's good. That's good. Stunned her again. This is very good. Oh, she guarded it though. She can guard the Therian attacks, which is never a good thing. But again, her health is half. Her health is now quite low, and she's been stunned again. Yeah, she's going. She's dying. You screwdriver, but missed. She's so nearly dead. Yeah, come on, kill it. Oh god, she's still alive. Yay, there we go. Cool. Okay, done it. Brilliant. So, I don't really want to fight enemies because there's nothing here to go. So where are the rear docks then? That's what I've got to find. The rear docks. So where are we then? Confused now. Rear docks, because it's not down below, because that's where. Yeah, it's basically just back to the beginning, isn't it? I think that's what it is. Literally heading ourselves back to the beginning. It's a bit weird that it's the rear docks, but I'm guessing we've always docked up at the rear docks? Yeah. I don't know, I'm just overthinking it. I think we're going the right way. Yeah, we obviously are.
Will Artorias use an Armatus as well?
I don't know. It's hard to believe that the Abbey's leader would risk using an art that could end his own life, but...
The Shepherd's reputation would be ruined if he self-destructed over some botched formula. On the other hand, if the risk is based on the user's ability, then the Legates might not have any trouble.
So if Artorias were to try, he'd armatize with Innominat.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Used as an Armatus?
Probably.
I'm not even sure Artorias can handle
Ah, you'll have a go. That'll be the
He'll
final
do it.
boss.
Why else would he try to revive Innominat?
But we're talking about an Empyrean.
He'll succeed. I'm certain of it. This is the Shepherd Artorias we're talking about here. Whether God or devil stands in his way, he won't be swayed. That's who he is.
Velvet.
Just like
But
Velvet
it
in a
won't
way.
save him. He'll die by my hand. Empyrean or no Empyrean.
Yeah. So basically, there's also the observation as well that Velvet and Artorias are very like-minded characters. You know, they might be fighting different ideals, but they are the same strong-willed, not one-dimensional, but very black and white, one major perspective type of character. You know, and that makes it interesting. In that they are basically the same characters. Are we going the right way? I think we are. You know, they both are adamant they're going to do this, whatever their end objective is. So, I wonder if Artorias is going to be down here somewhere. He'll probably be at the docks. That would be my kind of guess. Are we actually going the right way? Yeah, we are.
Eisen, there's trouble. The enemy found the Von LT.
I'm not surprised. It's at the front bloody door.
Several enemy ships are heading this way right now.
Set sail, now!
I'm, glad we were able to save everyone.
Oh, Laffy, you're so adorable.
There's no escape, Lord of Calamity.
Benwick, forget me. Take the Von Altia and leave, now!
That's madness. What do you think you're doing?
If I don't take them down, they'll sink you from afar.
Not just those three?
Raise anchor. We'll make it through somehow.
Aye, aye. But don't die. You hear me?
But it's just
Crazy kid.
there's just three of them.
We're not going to die. We're going to kill.
That's a good line. That is a good line. We're not gonna die. We're gonna kill. That's a good line. I like that line. That's the best line of the game so far, that is. That's a good line. We're not gonna die. We're gonna kill. Damn straight. Damn straight. But really, these three were going to sink our Van Altia? I guess they were referring to not them, but the boats that are coming towards them. That's probably what they were referring to. I think I was just sort of like taking it a bit literally again, as I always do. Take things very literally. It's my hobby. Old dog, what was it? Old habits die hard. Yeah, something along those lines. Insert fancy schmancy cliche saying here. Yay! Kicked him in the butt.
What do we do now?
Do we swim?
We'll head to the front docks.
To steal an Abbey ship, I take it.
That's where the Abbey's main forces will be concentrated. And Lord Artorias should be there too.
All the better.
But we still don't have a way to fight Inominat.
I told you, if you want to die, do it alone.
I'm not asking you to come with me.
Awkward.
Use me.
Percival.
Don't worry. Griffin got away.
Oh yeah, Griffin was a Therian, wasn't it?
If you use me as a hostage, you should be able to steal a ship.
I doubt
I
it.
owe you one for this. But don't expect gratitude.
I don't.
Looks like this is our best and only bet.
Not sure about that one. I'm not gonna.
We're going to the front docks to escape. Don't forget that.
Front dock. So where's the? Oh, I've got to go all the way back there.
I know.
Screw that.
Arthur's first maxim, right?
Ooh, there's a Herbie thing. Grab that. Lavender. Excellent. I haven't had one of those for a while. Give me lavender. Delicious lavender. Yeah, there's a save point there. Do I carry on or do we end the video here? I better do a time check actually. Let me have a look at my time. Oh no, I better end it here. Time is against me now. Alright, next video then. We shall head to the back docks and we'll finally come across Artorias. I don't think we're going to fight him or anything, but we'll have a bit of a... I bet what will happen... My bet is... I'll probably forget this bet by the time the next video happens. But my bet is we'll use the prince as a hostage. Artorias will be like, oh, okay. He'll turn him into a Therian or some sort of dragony thing. Kill Prince. Then Artorias will try and do something. We'll fight them off and he'll bugger off. We'll grab a ship and then, oh, how many more people will die? Something along these lines. That's just what I'm guessing. But anyway, we'll find out next time. So can I say thank you very much for watching if you have to. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I have returning back to this game. And yep, it's throwing more curveballs and I'm enjoying all of them. It's great. This is a very, very, very good story and I can't wait to see how it ends. Let's hope it doesn't end on one of those sort of like, and then a thing happened and then monster ate him. Goodbye, good night, that's it, see ya, shop's closed. I hope it doesn't do that, but if it does, it does, but we'll see. But anyway, until then, take it easy, have a good one, hope you're well, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye for now.